Hey everyone, this is going to be my recap video for Game of Thrones Season 6, Episode 10. I haven't done this after Episode 3 because I'm not good at doing these kinds of videos, but I couldn't resist after the epic Season 6 finale. And most importantly, I want to know what you guys think about the finale. So let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Now let's discuss the highlights of this episode, and be careful for spoilers if you haven't watched it. Number 1. Queen Mother pays her debts. As Loras confessed his sins and volunteered to serve the Faith militant, his painful drama came to an end. While everyone is anticipating for Cersei's arrival, her master plan is under execution. Grand Maester Pycelle was betrayed by Qyburn, and his little bird stabbed him to death. Unfortunately, Lancel also fell into the trap. He tries so hard to thwart the wildfire, but fails. The wildfire explosion kills the Tyrells, Kevan, High Sparrow, and everyone else in the Sept. Margaery figured out that Cersei was up to something, but it was too late and everything went out of control. I thought the High Sparrow was a smart man. He was always one step ahead of Cersei, but he was so blinded by this time. Even after Margaery warned him to leave the Sept, he was too hesitant to act. While Cersei burned all of her enemies down to the ground, she had some special punishment for Septa Unella. She hands her over to the mountain for a horrific torture. I don't think the mountain killed her because Cersei wants her to have a slow and painful death. She also said, "My face will be the last thing you see before you die." So I don't think she's dead. Number 2. Arya kills Walder Frey. Fan service is not rarer in Game of Thrones. It was spectacular watching Walder Frey being killed by a Stark. And the most interesting part is this scene is now relevant to Bran's story about a rat cook which he told in Season 3, Episode 10. Number 3. Sam and Gilly arrive in Oldtown. Sam loves to read a lot. Thanks to the Citadel Library, he can now fulfill all his dreams. It must have felt great for him walking into that library. I feel like he's drowning in an ocean of books. But it's not important. He must read a lot to find more secrets about the walkers and their weaknesses. He should come up with a strategy to defend the realm when it's time. Number 4. The King in the North. Winter is here and Jon is the new king in the North. Lyanna Mormont calls out the lords who didn't pledge their fealty to the Starks, and decides Jon Snow is the king she'll follow. Some of the lords apologize to Jon for not fighting beside him, and everyone who assembled declares Jon the new king in the North. Number 5. Tommens Death. Since we've already known this spoiler, the Boy King's death was not at all shocking for me. And the most bizarre thing I noticed is Cersei didn't react at all. I thought she would be devastated for losing her only son. She didn't even mourn. Perhaps she has come to agree with the fact that prophecies can't be changed. Number 6. Hand of the Queen. It is good to see Tyrion getting some recognition which he deserves. For the first time he declares that he believes in Dany. She gives him a gift which she made, the Hand of the Queen's badge. Tyrion did an excellent job as the Hand of the King, though many wanted to see him fail. Surely he'll do his best. Number 7. Littlefinger's ultimate goal. We all know the brothel keeper is up to something, and he once told Sansa that he wants everything. I thought Littlefinger would install a king in the Iron Throne who could be easily manipulated to all his wills, merely a puppet. For instance, someone like Sweet Robin. But he himself revealed that he wants to sit on the Iron Throne with Sansa. Littlefinger wants wealth, power, and love, which all three were declined at his young age. Now he wants them all. He managed to get wealth and power. If he gets Sansa and the Iron Throne, he'll get everything which he desired. But his dreams won't come true because Sansa is no longer the naive girl she once was. She no longer trusts him. Surely she will become the reason for his downfall. Number 8. The New Alliance. I guess most of the fans didn't like the Dornish storyline this season. With Lady Tyrell comes into the picture, I think it is back on track. With the Martells and the Tyrells on board with Dany, it's going to cause big trouble for the Lannisters. Cersei should have saved the Tyrells and kept them in the alliance. Instead, she burned them all and left the smartest one alive. This is one big mistake, which is going to cost her dearly, and it will affect King's Landing in many ways. I'll talk about this in detail in my next video. Number 9. Sir Davos confronts Melisandre. We all expected this a little sooner, but it's never too late. The Onion Knight is more furious than he ever was. He wanted to execute her for burning the little princess alive, but Jon's decision is final. He can't simply hang her because she is the one who resurrected him, but he orders her to ride for the south and never come back again. The funny thing is, they kept her around when she misinterpreted the visions. Now she understands everything and her predictions are right. They force her to leave. It will be very interesting if she meets Arya. Correct me if I'm wrong, she is on her hit list, right? So let's wait and see. Number 10, the Mad Queen's coronation. Jaime returns to King's Landing. It appears he doesn't like what Cersei is doing here. He knows she burned down the Sept. This is the exact reason why he stabbed the Mad King. He burned people alive, so Jaime killed him. Now she does the same thing. So Cersei won't last very long. Her days are counted. If Jaime ends up killing her, the little brother prophecy will be fulfilled, and history kinda repeats. Earlier, he had killed a Mad King, now a Mad Queen, who both burned people alive. Cersei is now proclaimed as the Queen, which means King's Landing is going to suffer a lot because of her horrific reign. We've already seen the glimpse, and it can't be changed. Number 11, Dany Set Sail for the West. Finally, after 3 seasons, Dany sets sail for Westeros. The Lannisters better watch out, cause she is a force to be reckoned with. But by the time she reaches King's Landing, it will be a pile of rubble, just like she saw in the visions of the House of the Undying. Number 12, R plus L equals J. So this is not a fan theory anymore. It's officially confirmed. Jon is the rightful heir to the Iron Throne. He is the Song of Ice and Fire and the prince that was promised. Many think Lyanna whispered the real name of the baby, and Ned opted to call him Jon, because the name would put him in danger. Anyway, I'm glad this confirmed this theory. I've been waiting to witness this moment for a long time. So that's all. Thanks for watching, like and share this video, and I'll talk to you in my next video. And remember to subscribe.